Good evening, everyone. We want to welcome you all to another episode of the Black Market Podcast presented by Hack the Markets. I am one of your co hosts, AC, also known as the Market Oracle.
What's going on, everybody? Got Raheem the Dream checking in, catching to giving y'all some views for the day, different views.
Yes, sir.
What's going on, everybody? Happy Monday. This is the Market Prodigy. Yeah. And
Uh,
we got 4K.
He just came up.
He
All we see is the K right now, though, but that's cool.
checking
He
in.
checking
Loading up,
in.
loading up.
man,
There we
yeah,
go.
there he
4K
is.
Key checking in. And you
What's
think
going
he would
on?
find that. He did.
I had to
Hey,
plan a
Right.
little entry.
yeah, you came in right
Hey,
on time. That's hilarious.
exactly.
Hey, but before we get started, I got to say some stuff.
What you got, man? What you got?
Uh,
Yeah, I seen over the weekend. Your boy was talking about them banks. Them banks were jumping today.
they
Hey,
booming.
Yeah.
but this is what us on this podcast what we've been talking about already, and we've been
Yeah.
talking about it last week
Yep.
as well with these yield hikes, these yield curve hikes. Who's gonna be the winners? You think it's a coincidence? Don't think it's a coincidence that all the banks have been down. Everybody else been on their bump ups and everything. But it's earning season for the banks. All they were doing was waiting for a catalyst, i.e., earnings season.
There
Now
you
they
go.
finna start jumping around. I'm talking
Hey,
about Bank of America, JP Morgan, Wells Fargo. I mean, this is crazy. These are all reputable companies, but they sitting at 52-week lows.
Yeah. They just had to
hey,
make sure that the money was actually coming in, because these guys, the bankers, man, they will finesse some money around, and then next thing you know, they talking about they can't pass their stress tests and stuff like that.
But I
oh
do find it
man,
funny though. Those banks be they be the ones that be changing the outlooks for everybody else. Like they do the downgrades and everything. But it's funny when the banks get downgraded.
Exactly,
Right.
and
That's
Very
funny.
much.
they'll never downgrade themselves.
Another thing.
You'll never see them downgrade themselves.
Mm.
hey, that was an easy money play right there, man. With the banks, man. That was an easy money play right there.
Good.
Yeah, it was.
Especially Hey, but it looked like, hey, I heard AC was talking about earlier, it looked like we finding some footing on the indexes.
Yeah, that's what I was seeing too. Cause I mean, we had talked about that channel that I saw everything in, and
Mm-hmm.
we at the bottom of it now. It's about to be do or die now. Is it gonna respect it, or is it gonna, treat it like a bear flag, break down and keep going down?
Man, I didn't get a
Ooh.
chance. I only got a chance to trade like early in the daytime, so I didn't get to see how the rest of the market kind of played out today. So I can't wait till we start back getting to that point where we can start trending, so I can really start doing like the swing trading that I'm used to, because it's been super choppy and volatile lately. Man,
Yeah.
imagine if some of these tech stocks that are sitting at these lows start trending up. Oh my God.
Ooh,
Well,
but
I
that's
was
it.
Oh yeah.
Hey,
laughing to the
hey,
bank.
on to the house.
Yeah, exactly. But it looks like we just trying to get to those lows that we said earlier in the year again. I mean, those aren't off the table because, to be honest, me personally, I opened up a few shorts today. I opened up two shorts today.
Hey, I caught me a few puts myself.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I caught me some shorts, so it wasn't like I was seeing a lot of bullish activity that was making me feel like, oh man, this market is really rebounding and I love it. Nah.
Not yet. Definitely not yet.
Yeah, I didn't know really what to expect this morning. I knew the first move maybe was gonna be up, but man, that's some tricky stuff because pre-market, I saw the market tanking down. I was like, oh, it's definitely gonna go. I mean, it was tanking down so much. I thought it was gonna come back hard today, but it didn't. Like it came up for a little bit early in the morning time,
Yeah.
then
It
break the
gave up
VWAP.
all that stuff.
Yeah,
Made a little
Yeah.
cut. Justified.
See, what's happening is when I looked at it on the overall, it's basically just setting up a doji in a sense, or a spinning top. It's either one of those, whichever one you want to call it. But that's really what's kind of setting up. And since we're at the bottom of that channel, it seems, it's pretty. You usually see that around that area. Now, like
Mm.
I said, is it a channel that's gonna reverse and start heading back higher? Or is it that bear flag that we're gonna see break and then head lower? And now we see it retest those lows that we saw early in the year.
Hey,
That's
you
that's
just gave me
also definite.
goosebumps.
That's also something that could happen.
Yeah, it could. We could be range bound. I can see it being range
Yeah.
bound.
And if
Yeah.
it's range bound, boom. Now we looking at those lows getting hit again, and we hit like a double bottom.
I told you, you gave me goosebumps. You started talking about bear flags on indexes. Whoa!
Yeah.
Don't even,
I mean,
Hey,
because I caught this
that
channel.
flag so nasty, boy. They
Yeah, I
nasty.
caught this
Boy.
channel, but the channel could definitely be just a flag setting up, just a bearish flag. I mean, because I did catch the channel, you're staying inside that channel. So I know that channel is real because that's how I call this downtrend right here that everybody thought that, the uptrend was still intact.
I was
yeah, I see what you're talking about.
about to say, looking at it today, it looked like the S&P closed. Everything closed at the highs, at session highs today.
It
Yeah,
was,
that's a
yeah,
nice
it was kind of
little
mixed
spinning
in a
top
sense,
on
kind
the
of.
Nasdaq.
It hit the highs and lows a few times, like you
Yeah.
were saying, Jerome. Gave opportunities for a lot of people. That's some real straight consolidation trading right there.
Exactly.
Support and
Or in
resistance.
resistance. Yeah.
Yeah, that was really sweet right there.
Mm-hmm.
We finna see that breakout though for the week. We need that Tuesday to see what the market maker do for Tuesday.
Oh my
That's
Even
all I
God.
that
need to see,
that
man.
week.
Let me know if this gonna be a up week or a down week. Cause
Yeah,
tomorrow,
Hey,
I'm
that's it.
pretty sure I'm banking on two of these things that I jumped in on. This gonna be a down week for them at least.
I'm looking at my
Yeah,
stuff like these 52-week lows, and boy, I'm looking at my chalks. We got Coinbase, 52-week low. We got, oh my God, Disney.
Yeah, I was just about to talk
Disney.
about Disney. Now, Disney, I'm not really sure about Disney though. I was looking at it and I just couldn't, me personally, I couldn't catch anything on it. I saw that it could possibly be a falling wedge, but I'm not confident in that.
I mean,
So
what's holding them right now? Because I mean, I think parks are opened up again and stuff,
hey,
right?
they playing around with this one. Remember that catalyst we talking about? They got earnings coming up on May 11th. Yeah, with everybody come back, spring break, all that stuff
Oh,
gonna
so it's
factor
May
in.
11th. I thought it was sooner than that. Okay, I thought the earnings was sooner
I
than
thought
that.
it
I'm
was
sorry.
still in April.
They had
Ah,
they
I thought it was
had
like the
one
29th of April or something. That's why I wasn't
they
messing
had
with it.
one February 9th, and then the next one is scheduled for May 11th.
Okay.
Setting that up awfully early.
hey, see, but Disney, hey, I know that's one thing that's an asset if I had money in it. That's how I feel about Disney. That's
I
just
heard a
one of
lot of
those
people was kind of
companies.
mad about what they did with with the parks though. They did something with the parks, and I think that's what made people mad.
Really.
Yeah,
What?
I'm not 100% sure. I haven't looked into it to be honest, but I was
And
hearing rumors about that.
them joker do what they want to do at this point. They got everything. They own all that stuff.
Yeah,
Right.
They kids still gonna watch their movies. They gonna
yeah,
still watch their TV
That's
shows.
the thing though. The partnerships that they made, switching the communications wise, that's gonna hold them
Uh,
forever.
Yeah, that
yeah.
Disney Plus, man.
they in with Verizon and AT&T, all them companies.
Yeah. I mean, they own ESPN, so I mean, they got a hand in sports. They got
Mm.
ABC. They got a lot of stuff. So I mean, like it's not they got Marvel. It's not like they're hurting, but the thing is, I mean, when that one leg of revenue does go down, like it does still affect the overall company market share because you are losing a little bit of revenue, even though it may be a little bit, you're still losing some revenue.
Other than Coinbase, I got one that used to be a favorite of yours.
Uh,
AMAT,
Oh,
Applied
amen.
man.
Materials, just hit a 52-week low. We know that bad boy can run.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey man,
Yeah.
That's the materials,
Dang,
but is that what materials was that again? I can't remember. Was that with the
that's
chips?
crazy.
Yeah, that's it's associated with the chips.
Uh,
Yeah, okay. I thought it was with the chips.
Everybody's
Yeah,
gonna need
AMAT.
it.
they gonna hey, it's
Hey,
low that loading, the EV loading, man. EV and chip
that's
loading.
that shakedown of that supply chain right there.
Basically.
And
I was
and
looking
all
at
that.
speaking of supply chain, I was looking at XPO, that Expo Logistics.
Yeah.
Man,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
those
Got
guys
that
have
one.
gotten killed.
It
Like
just
it's
hit
not
a
Really?
looking good right now.
52
Like
week
I'd
low.
actually kind of like I'm waiting on it to actually kind of stop the bleeding because right now this thing is falling out of the sky
Hey,
and
I got it on it's on my reversal radar right now. It's about to pick up. So I like to look at
I
stuff on a
think it
daily
was
in
like
terms of
cuz what
standard
is the price right
deviations.
now?
Standard deviation right now has this thing at 53.44.
No, I'm
It
saying so
closed at
it's like at
55.
$55 right now, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I had
I
it
was
down to
waiting for
like
it to drop
50.
one more dollar.
When I was looking at it, it was like $50, I believe. I think I had like a marking of like 50 on my chart.
Okay,
Yeah, that one
okay.
right there was pretty interesting though. FedEx was also moving down pretty heavy. And, seeing the run up that we saw in 2020 and 2021, yeah, you probably expect to see this thing come down because, I mean, yeah, they're shipping a lot of packages, but you can't just keep saying, oh, they're shipping a lot of packages, so keep buying the stock and just keep moving it up, 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 up. I mean, that doesn't correlate
Right.
well.
You
Yeah,
gotta come back
Yeah,
sometime.
it's gonna stop at a certain market cap. Like it's not gonna just say, oh, it's unlimited market
keep
cap
running
because
forever.
they just keep shipping boxes.
Mhm.
Box is not that expensive.
Hey, I'm still looking at my fintech companies, man. I need my fintech companies. I'm still checking them out.
Who
You
you
know,
got on the
'cause
list?
hey, I'm still got my boy Robin Hood on there. I
Ooh,
consider
I forgot
them
about Robinhood.
fintech. Hey, Robin Hood, PayPal.
I was just
Yeah,
riding
yeah,
through
on
Sherwood
the side.
Forest over here in Atlanta the other what was that, a couple days ago. They got an actual spot around here called Sherwood Forest. You ride through there, it's like Friar Tuck and Robin Hood and all that stuff over there.
Really?
Like that's the name of the roads, yeah. It's over in
Dang.
Buckhead.
Oh, also in regard to Robin Hood, I actually now finally have an official Robin Hood crypto wallet. I'm off the wait list.
Really?
Uh-oh.
Yeah, so that's a full blown thing. Robinhood now can send and receive crypto.
Yeah.
So that's some implementation that is now fully at play for them.
Really?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Hey,
So what is it? Hardware?
You say what?
I was gonna say, why don't you tell the listeners out there what is this that you're talking about, and what are the benefits of it, and why should they consider getting one of these?
What's
Yeah,
what's a crypto wallet?
yeah, because I was about to ask,
Yeah.
was it hardware that they were giving out?
Oh nah, they ain't giving out the hardware.
Okay.
You
That'll be
know,
exclusive level.
hey, they ain't giving out the hardware now. So once again, it's levels to a crypto wallet. you know, Robinhood, Coinbase, Crypto.com, they have a cloud-based crypto wallet. So basically, they have the security to your crypto, or they make sure your crypto is safe. Um, So there are people handling in the cloud. Now, on the other hand, you do have a hardware where this is not always connected to a external source, which the cloud is always connected to the web. That's just how it functions. Hardware would not be connected to the web when it's disconnected. So this kind of eliminates and kind of make it less prone to have your crypto hacked or stolen just from being on the web. Or if you ain't even the company. Let's say the company just decided to go black hat.
So you saying if I'm like everybody else, and let's say I got some money in Bitcoin, it's a possibility that I could wake up one morning and all my funds that I've invested, my hard-earned funds I've invested in Bitcoin, could be gone because there's a vulnerability in that cloud base where I have my money stored at.
Cloud-based security. It's all. I feel like it's vulnerability with anything on the internet. Of course, it's levels of protections that you could take. Levels, those big guys, they got levels of security. You would have to really be, some Russian style hacker or something like that. A Russian style hacker or something like that. Meanwhile, we're at the war. But you
See,
know what
what would be
I'm
kind of like the difference
Don't get
between
us
like
shut down.
you got like online banking and stuff versus like what you do with crypto. I guess people don't worry about it as much with the banks because like the FDIC and it's federal, it's insured, it's back
saying?
or whatever. So if you lose your money,
Right.
you got a guarantee to get it back. So if that not the case with crypto, well, if they take it, ain't
That's a
no
great
guarantee you can get it
Could,
back.
yeah.
that's another great point that you bring up there. No, the feds are not backing
Woo,
crypto right now.
Yeah.
Hey,
woo.
I'm not gonna lie.
And
I
get
got a
what?
Kraken account, right?
Talk to him.
I got a Kraken account, right? And
Talk
I
to
log into my account because I forgot to log into it for like I don't know how many weeks. And I look into it, and I got like a whole bunch of some called Songbird, and I have no idea how I got it because it doesn't show that it got transferred to me some type of way. I don't know how it got transferred to me, but I got a whole bunch of some called Songbird. So
Yeah, I recently just got something called Soul SOL sent to me, and I don't know where I got it from.
Could it be
exactly.
because y'all
So
were staking as well? I know Clever Coin had something like that where you had to unstake your coins by a certain amount of time to get a benefit from it. Maybe that was
unstake
Nah,
it. I
I'm
haven't
not
done
even fake.
anything, man. I haven't. I just kept mine on stake, and like I haven't
yeah.
even opened the app.
But hey, look, back to what we were saying though, it's an open source. It's like an open code. Almost. That's what the internet is, an open code, open source code. Do y'all agree or disagree with that?
I don't know. I agree
Oh,
with
that's
it.
I
good.
mean, that's pretty much what it is.
I know that at one point in time they tried to do like network neutrality. You remember when that? Do y'all remember when that law came out? Network neutrality,
Everybody thought they
Yeah,
were going to get hacked and everything. They want to do all this extra security measure.
yeah. Net neutrality. Yeah, I remember that.
and it was like even companies had the right to slow down your internet
Yeah,
just from being on a competitor's website. They now have the ability to manipulate your internet speed.
Mm-hmm.
So how you think they can't be able to get the data?
I mean, it doesn't make sense. I mean, to be honest, like everything that you do on your internet, whoever your service provider is, they have access to everything that you're doing. So it's like unless you're using a VPN, then everything that you're searching, I mean, these guys can see
Yeah,
anyway. So or whatever website you're going on, anything that you're doing like web based, they can see it.
exactly. But see,
Yep.
and then, but and the thing is, not even all banks are even covered by the FDIC, the Fed.
Yep. Yeah. See. Yeah.
All banks ain't even got that.
Yeah,
So that's even go back to the Great Depression. Get what happened? All the bank ran out. People lost all their money.
yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. Hey, do
Hey,
y'all see that the TSA has got some breaking news that the TSA isn't gonna make you wear a mask on the plane anymore?
you're not gonna bet. You don't got to.
You do not. Breaking news. You do not have to. They are not
Man, that's
enforcing
the
the
most
COVID mask
annoying
on
thing.
planes nor public transit.
I'm talking about they say you have to actively put on your mask. Like they gave me some food. I took my mask off so I could eat my little peanuts. Soon as she gave it to him, I started eating. She turned around and said, "Sir, put your mask back on." I was, "Oh, I'm eating." In between
What?
bites, you got to put your mask on. That's the
Hey,
dumbest
now
thing.
I'll tell you this: Delta wasn't that strict. I even sat by a person on like that worked for Delta, and like she did exactly what we were supposed to do. But when she was eating, I mean, shoot, she ate. I mean, I wasn't gonna tell
Right.
her to put your mask on. What that sound like? I mean, you're eating, and she didn't bother
Right.
me, and I didn't bother her.
That's real. Hey,
Yeah.
I don't know about this COVID stuff, man. But I don't know about this war stuff, but I don't know about this chip shortage, man.
It
But
seems like all right. Everything it's a media something, a big hype, and then it just crashes and loses all the.
Yep.
All right.
Hey, I got one that's at the bottom that is not a tech company. It's not a communication company.
okay,
Starbucks.
Yeah, we had talked
That
about
4K.
Starbucks. Yeah,
Hey,
Yep,
4K.
told you.
we had talked about
Starbucks.
Starbucks.
Mm-hmm.
How did they get to a 52-week low? Like,
They done got down now.
they, yeah, that they just showed up on my 52-week low list that I've been looking at. Like,
So everything really moved down, though. To be honest,
Yeah.
everything
yeah.
is really moved down. Cause like Adobe, I like Adobe where it is now. It's moved down to a nice area, and I'm looking to, try to benefit off of that.
Mhm. I'm just trying to look at some of these companies that we know are like large cap companies, like very reputable companies that we know are going to recover. We know that Starbucks is going back. Starbucks ain't going nowhere. Starbucks is like one of those brands like Apple. They can do no wrong. They can raise the
Yeah.
price of coffee to $10, and folks still gonna be buying that nasty pumpkin spice and them nasty ice, them cold coffee, whatever iced coffee. I can't
The
stand
cold
iced
brew.
coffee, but people still gonna be buying them.
That's what we were saying last week. We get wait until it gets about 76 or 79 now. We let
Like
it
the
sit
stock
out.
market,
Yeah.
like as complex as it is, you can't overthink it either. It's still a business. At the end of the day, Starbucks just hit a
Yep.
52-week low. So this is right here. If you an investor and you looking at this, hey, this is the time you got to start looking at these companies like this.
Entry level.
Yeah,
Even if
especially if
it's
you want
not
to get in and you want to actually make some money. Now, if you're trading it,
right,
it doesn't matter. But if
right.
you want to actually invest in this, and this is something that you really think that and you can make some money off of long term, and you want to have this for about 3 years, 4 years, add this to your
Mhm.
portfolio, whatever you're trying to do, yeah, this is the best time to get in. But as for me, I'm a trader. Hey, that thing started tanking out. I'm just going to ride the wave down. I'm a short
All the way down.
Hey, I ain't got no loyalties.
it.
Every day, that's how I make my money. I target I target a stock that I think is gonna go up on that day, and I ride it all the way up, and then I see the point that it's going to, and then I see when folks start taking profits, and I ride it going down on the other side of that mountain.
I'm telling
I started
I
doing that
have
with how we
no
were talking
loyalty.
about the defining the true support and resistance lines. Market makers thinking the same thing. At some point, that's got to be a key level. So got to be
Yeah,
in between that.
I look at everything on a 5 minute chart, but my key levels I make on the daily chart.
Yeah.
oh yeah, for sure. You got to.
Mhm.
That's that. They push that price straight to the key level. We already know that. But
Yeah, that's
hey,
what Bank of America did.
but hey,
They it went straight up to a key level that was on the daily. I'm talking about within pennies of it. It went straight up to like what 39 or something, shot all the way up to there, and then started coming back down. And I
Oh,
had
I
drew that
rode that thing just like
early.
that too. I think it was
Yep.
like the previous day's high or something like that. I rode it all the way to that. I saw it kind of start dwindling a little bit, and I got out. I think I got like 20% off the stock, and I was in and out.
That was
That's it.
that right there. Actually, I have my standard deviations up. That was my second standard deviation mark on the daily. Was at 39.28 to
Okay.
be exact. And that thing went up to like it got up as high as 39.32. Eclipsed it just a little bit. And the market makers, they nasty
That was
boy.
really
Them
about where
folks
I
thought
got
it
out
was
at
gonna
too.
eclipse it and keep going. Boy, it probably took some money.
hey, I know I be losing some money sometimes. When I gotta give it a chance to keep going. I gotta take some and leave
Right.
some.
See, this
Hey,
the
you gotta
thing,
take
man.
some and leave
Like
some.
this how I explain it, especially when you seeing those moves to the upside. So it's like it's like a trampoline. So as long as you're walking on a straight surface, you're on the ground. You just walking, and the ground is straight. You're not bouncing down or anything. You just walking solid ground, solid surface. But so that could be like your support area. But then when it's about to go up, 9 times out of 10, it's not all the time, but 9 times out of 10, you're going to see a move go down a little deeper than all this. It's going to dip down and then come up. And it's just like if you
Hey,
bounce on a trampoline. If you bounce on a
they,
trampoline, it gives in a little bit, then it bounces you up.
hey, that right there is just like that. Basically, you just described that classic ABCD pattern. But
In
Okay.
a
started out
sense, but see, I'm
well,
talking about. I know
You
what you're
talking about
talking
that?
about.
You talking about extremes when it hit a extremes before
Yeah.
it could take
I'm
off to
talking
another way.
about during the consolidation period, not
nah,
necessarily that move. I know what you're talking about though, Jerome. That ABCD pattern is a very powerful pattern. Cause once you get that pullback and you see it go
mhm.
up, you already know what you need to do now. Cause AB is gonna equal CD.
Right.
But when you're in a consolidation period, you see this thing consolidating for a little bit, couple days maybe, you're
Oh
gonna
yeah.
see that thing dip down a little bit, and then it's gonna go up. If you see this thing look like it's trying to run to the downside, and you're like, oh yeah, this thing finna run to the downside, and it runs and then it stops and then starts upticking, that's the point.
You set up for the
Jump in
breakout.
right then. I promise
Hey,
you, you
speaking
probably
of
gonna
that,
make
I'm
some
telling
money.
y'all, another one that was on the 52-week low. This is one that was one of my favorites. I was talking about this one when I was talking about Snap. Is Pac B. Yeah, I know I talk about Pac
Oh
B.
yeah, I remember that one. Yeah.
Pac B is sitting at $7.34
What?
right now. Hit a 52-week low. We know
Wow.
about Pac B. You go look
Yeah.
at Pac B on the daily right now. That bad boy has been consolidating since January. I'm talking about moving straight sideways,
Bro,
loading up.
That's gonna be a powerful move whenever it moves somewhere.
Hell yeah. I can't wait for. Oh, I mean, this was like last year. This is a $35 stock. I mean, I've seen it upwards of $50 before. It's at $7 right now.
Yeah, 743. That's crazy.
sheesh.
Dang.
Hey, I mean, that's just what happens though. I mean, this was one of those gene genetics companies, I think.
Oh, the
Yeah, but
biotech one?
it's like it's under the radar because you see it's like, oh, this was like one of them penny stock ones or
Yeah,
whatever because it's only like
genomics.
$7. But like now this is like grade A genomics, a grade A, like pharmaceutical right here. Like this one of the big boys right here. Like even today, Starbucks had, just to put into perspective, Starbucks had 7.7 million in volume today. Pac B had 7.4 million in volume. AMAT that we were just talking about only had 6.8 in volume. This is a wolf in sheep's clothing right now.
Thing
So
traded
I mean,
2.4
your
million
your
after
risk on
hours,
this,
man.
it's at $7 right now. What's your risk on this to load up on this thing right here? You know it ain't going to no $2. It ain't going to $3.
It could though, cause back in 2020 it was that low.
It did go down. It did go down three. I did look at it on the 3 year, on my weekly chart.
Yeah, it only got down to 266, 250, 220.
Boy, that wasn't that. It's like it got down to that point, but I feel like that's before it might have like came in as a SPAC or whatever, and it was just there. It was never anything before that, and then people got hold of it, and then it just took off. So now it's just like that wait and see.
I really want to see if they can come out with that with the technology that they're working on though. I think that's why they're getting hit so hard. Like until they come out with that
Oh yeah,
and they actually get it like approved and everything like that, then I think they're probably gonna try to continue to suppress it. Cause I'm just
yeah. I'm
looking
gonna
at
wait
it
on the
like,
first. Yeah, I wait on that first rumor that I see about to see it pop. Because
yeah,
between that one and my other favorite one that moved, that Oxygen,
mm,
oh my God,
Mhm.
those right there, whoo, them some bad boys.
Hey, those alternative energy, man. We can't forget those.
Mhm.
alternative energy has definitely been running too.
Oxygen
Alternative
is at
energy.
$2.60, just to let y'all know. Mm.
See?
See, I like that. I like Sunrun to be honest. Sunrun isn't looking too bad. They're actually pretty cheap right now. They had a nice run up earlier, and especially like I think starting in 2020, and then it just started kind of like coming down afterwards. But they had a nice run for a second. Maybe they can pick that back up. I don't know.
energy for the past month or so. I mean, people started to take their profits. But like Plug was part of that high energy sector where you saw like Oxy and Plug. I mean, Plug had made a run where it had got down to 17.50, ran up to $32 like as of last week. So people been taking profits from it. Well, 2 weeks ago it was up to like 31, 32, but people started taking profits last week. But yeah, man, that energy sector went up. Then you start looking at those utilities, like all the power companies. I'm talking about Southern, I'm talking about Duke, BTE, Peabody Energy, all those. Go look at them. Man, they running.
Well, I'm short Southern Company.
Oh yeah. I would definitely short Southern Company right now.
Yeah, I
They
just shorted it today, so
they hit a couple 52-week highs, and I had them on my short. I put them on my short list for a top reversal this past weekend. So yeah.
yep. Well,
There's
I
a
beat
bunch
you
of
to it
like
because
this
I have
Blackstone
already executed.
amplifier.
I'm like, I hope you didn't short Southern Company because it's about to go to the moon.
That's crazy,
Hey,
man.
hey, I think we done got to that time though. Y'all got some picks you guys want to share? I done already threw out one with my short. I throw out
I was
one more.
right
I'm
with you
short
on the
Walmart
shorts.
too.
That Berry Corporation and Blackstone, I saw some shorts on them. They're in the same sector.
I think I might squeeze everything I can out of some of these banks this week, whether it's Bank of America and Wells Fargo. I like the price point. Um, GM is still down there too. They made a little bit of a run, but I like them because they trade with high volume. And don't forget about it's probably not the right time, but they could pop TSM.
Mm.
They were fresh off of a 52-week low, but oh my goodness. And then they ran up off of earnings all the way up to 104. Now they closed at 99 today. And they actually, I want to say they came back and they're testing, just like you said, AC, a lot of these companies, they're retesting those 52-week lows. It
Mhm.
came back today to the same point almost that it's hit 1, 2, 3 times already.
Okay.
This could be that last little swing down before we start seeing some upward movement. But think about all this. Well, you said it, Heen, at the beginning, like the EV sector is loading up. What do we lead off with? AMAT, Applied Materials.
Hey, I got that was my two picks here. They EV picks. My two picks. I got Go EV and
Oh,
I
not
got
again.
Fiscal Motors on the radar. Go EV and Fiscal Motors,
Hey,
man.
you ain't got ride on that list, do you?
Hey, look, I will honestly tell the people out there, man, my ride shares are depleted. But guess what? You think I'm gonna get rid of them? It ain't nothing to get rid of.
I know, right?
Hey, look, man. So
Nothing to get rid of.
hey, I got a little something though, just a little dollar or two. That's about
Yeah,
that worth.
yeah.
But yeah, I'm looking at that Fisker. I really like Fisker Motors, man, for some
Oh yeah.
longevity. But they've been around for a while. I think it's now time for them to come to the States and really take off with they manufacturers they done got built here.
Yeah, because they
Okay.
was out for a second and they stopped making the car and now they came back.
Mm-hmm.
That's some pretty
Yes,
good stuff though.
sir.
We do want to encourage everybody to head over to hackthemarketstrading.com where you guys can set up either a free account or you can set yourself up a premium account. Of course, the premium is going to give you a whole lot more than the free account, going to give you access to a lot more information, access to us, and a lot of our analysis and picks. Outside of that, you can go ahead and subscribe to the YouTube channel, like a few of our videos, and comment. Help us out on that part. Follow us on Twitter, follow us on Instagram, and like the Facebook page. Anything else you guys want to add?
Let's see what this week takes us.
That's all I'm
Exactly.
saying.
Nothing I can legally say.
All right, then we gonna not let you say anything then. We gonna mute you. All right, we're gonna go ahead and get off before you start talking then. But we'll see you guys on Thursday. Hopefully you guys have made some money. Hit us up if you have any questions or anything like that. Just want to know a little bit about what we do or anything like that. Feel free to contact us. Until next time, we'll see you guys later.